Hey guys, welcome back to another What My Sis Said episode.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back.
Guys, this is such a special one because it's our 1 year anniversary. We're 1 year old.
Well, technically tomorrow will be our 1 year anniversary.
So we checked. Our first episode was May 21st. So we are indeed a Gemini.
Yes.
We were in between if we're a Taurus or a Gemini, and we are a Gemini.
Thank God.
And there's two of us, so that works perfect.
No, literally, it does work perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I looked, our launch party was on May 17th. That was last year, May 17th.
Yeah.
So our first official episode was May 21st. But isn't it bad luck to celebrate before? You always tell me that.
No, birthdays, I've heard it's bad luck to celebrate birthdays before they happen.
Technically, it's what my sis said's birthday.
Yes. Birthday.
Yes.
We should have had a little like a
Little
birthday
decor.
hat.
Wait, we got to show them our pillows.
Guys, I literally packed one to take with me.
I love it. Guys, these were made for our launch party. Like, they made this for like the decoration.
Y'all, I'm about to walk with this in the airport.
I
like
love
this.
it. We have so
I
many
could
of
use
them.
it in the on the plane.
We have like a ton. Like, our trunk is full.
I know.
Should we give some away? Should we do a little
On
giveaway?
this,
That'd be fun.
you guys want one of these?
Should
pillows?
we? Like, do you guys want that?
Yeah, we have a bunch.
Yeah. Let's do a
Literally.
little giveaway. So, how should they enter the giveaway? Comment down below.
You can follow What My Sis Said.
Comment with the pink ribbon, and that's how we know you're entering. And put your Instagram handle so we
Yes.
can DM you.
Yes.
If you win.
Make sure you guys are subscribed for a What My Sis Said pillow.
So we have so much tea and so much to recap about our event that we just had this past week. But before we get into that, speaking of events, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor,
SeatGeek.
Honestly, guys, SeatGeek has been such a phenomenal partner for What My
Yes.
Sis Said podcast. We really got to give them their flowers.
Yes.
They really have been
We
supporting
love
us
you, SeatGeek.
like this whole year that we've been doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So they've just been such a huge sponsor for us, and we just love using SeatGeek so much. I just went to the Cowboy Carter tour. I went twice. I saw Beyonce perform twice. Dude, Blue Ivy, I can't stop thinking about her. She is so talented.
Yes.
So beautiful. Like, I can't believe she's 13. I feel like she was
love it.
just born yesterday. Like, she was killing it, you guys. Like, that was Blue Ivy's show. I don't know. Like, that was Blue Ivy's show.
I remember when I saw Beyonce in concert and Blue Ivy came out, I was like, my jaw dropped.
She looks gorgeous. Oh my
I
gosh, she's
can't
so
imagine.
talented.
Could you imagine her performance level when she's older?
The professionalism she expresses already
It's
at 13,
insane.
crazy. And I love that Beyonce is a twin mom as well. She has boy-girl twins. Literally, me and my friend were joking the whole night. She's like, you're basically Beyonce. I'm like, I'm basically Beyonce. We're the same person. But yeah, guys, we love SeatGeek so much. They are the #1 ticketing app.
There's over 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek.
Like concerts, festivals, sports games, comedy shows, and more.
I saw so many different events going on this summer.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be going to the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert next week, which is
Oh,
really
that's so
exciting.
fun.
I actually see that on here now. So here's a look at the SeatGeek app. It's so easy to use. I love how you can see like everything that's going on in your area.
And each ticket is rated 1 through 10. Green means good, red means bad.
And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. So what are you guys waiting for? Make sure you guys download the SeatGeek app and use our code for 10% off. Our code is
What My Sis Said 2025.
Again, that gets you 10% off, and you can add this code and just keep it there for later. So if you don't have any plans per se, you can just keep it on there and it'll be there for you when you need it in like 6 months from now. Who knows?
Yes, let's do our SeatGeek moment.
Let's
Let's download SeatGeek.
Yes, download SeatGeek.
For all the fun events, summer is coming up, you guys.
Again, SeatGeek is a huge support to our podcast, so we would love if you guys would download the app and add our code on there.
What My Sis Said 2025.
So yeah, guys, let's get into today's episode.
So speaking of the biggest events of the year, we are going to celebrate What My Sis Said birthday.
Yes.
We got cupcakes, guys.
Yes, Mel bought us cupcakes,
Yes.
super cute. I was just thinking, because I'm like, didn't we pop champagne last time? But I don't think it was for the...
Girl, this time we popping cupcakes.
Yes, we're popping cupcakes. I think, like you mentioned,
How
it was...
cute.
I don't think it was... we popped champagne for when we had our season finale and we started again.
Yeah, it was the beginning of like the end of the season. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is our birthday cupcakes, guys. They're pink and white.
Dude, because the cupcakes were in the fridge when I stuck the candle in it, it cracked the frosting. Do you see that?
Yeah.
We
That's
should have let
okay.
it get to room temperature first.
This shows how there were cracks in the
The struggles.
the struggles of our podcast, but it's still great. Look at it.
It is great. And then I added the pink sprinkles. Mel bought us pink sprinkles.
Aw, that's
You thought
so
it'd be a
cute.
nice
I
touch.
love this.
Here, let me let yours first.
We should make a wish and blow it out.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you guys so much for all of your support this whole year. You guys, if you guys have been watching ever since last year, every single episode, this is for you. We love you guys.
Should we sing?
Let's do a little. You want me to sing, girl?
I thought we were gonna sing happy birthday. You don't want to sing happy birthday?
Okay.
Okay. Happy birthday to us. You're right, it is to us.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to what my sis said. Happy birthday to us. Us and our supporters.
Us.
Us.
The sisters. Okay,
The
let's blow it
sisters.
out together.
Happy birthday
Ready?
to the sisterhood.
Okay.
Should we make a wish? Everybody, let's all make a wish. Ready?
Let's all make a wish.
Okay, I made mine.
Hold up, I'm still
Oh my
wishing,
goodness.
baby.
Yasmin has a whole.
I got a list. I'm kidding.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
ready? And go.
Wait.
Huh?
Okay, I'm ready.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Woohoo! Okay, now we have to do it in Farsi.
Oh. Tavallud, tavallud, tavallud. Wait, is it bad luck if the candle is not on?
Okay, let's just burn it.
No, burn that candle.
We cannot afford any bad luck.
No, we've already experienced everything that could go wrong last year. Let's make this better this year. Okay.
Tavallud, tavallud, tavalludet mubarak, 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 tavalludet mubarak. Bia shama ro fut kon ta sad sal zinde bashi. So can you imagine 100? The ending says like to 100 years. Or like
so you could be alive 100 years.
years.
We hope what my sis said is alive 100 years.
Yes.
And you guys are still rocking with us.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers our
Little
cupcakes.
cheers.
We didn't cheers. Should we do Espanol? Arabi?
Do you know a Spanish one? What is it?
Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz
I don't know the song.
Oh, well, Arabic is Sana helwa ya gamil. Sana helwa. You guys know what we're trying to say. Okay.
Yeah. Ready? And blow it out.
Yay! Our
Okay,
cute
now
little
I want to
cupcakes.
eat it.
I know, I think it's like birthday cake flavor.
I love that.
Dude, Mel got us these like organic little beeswax candles from like Whole Foods. They were melting. Do you see how they're like melting so
Aw.
quick?
This
They're
is really
cute.
good. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, you know me. I love sweet.
No, it tastes like cornbread.
Well, I didn't taste the cupcake. I'm still on the frosting.
Well,
Guys, I'm the girl that eats the cake from the back. wait. That came out wrong. No, like, you know how if there's a cake,
I know,
usually
the,
the
like,
back
frosting.
of it is like the frosting and the chocolate, like the yumminess is in the back.
well, see, I guess that's me with cheesecake because I like the crust. That's my favorite part. Like, I just like the crust. So
Like,
I eat
there's
it from the bottom.
Okay, no, this just sounds really bad. Should we cut? No,
Yasmin
we mean
goes, I
actual.
eat it from the back.
No, I don't. Not in that way. No, don't put words into my mouth. I like when a cake, especially, no, you know what I'm thinking about? There's this chocolate cake and it's layered and the back of it has the chocolate chips, the chocolate frosting, like all of the good.
Yeah.
And that's where I start. Let me just take one more bite of this frosting.
I promise you the cupcake tastes like cornbread.
It's okay. I
It's
don't
not
have
that
to
good.
find out.
But actually, I like that it's not like super sweet. But anyways, we got to do a little recap on our year. So like we mentioned, we did experience some hardships at the beginning. I think it was something so new for us. Like we don't have like a big team behind us. We didn't have like a company setting up our equipment and like any guidance really. It was like just us two, Brittany and Mel. Like that was all we had.
Yeah.
And then add another layer to that. Yasmin lives in Miami.
Y'all, that's been a journey
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Yasmin's been seeing the airport a lot lately.
Yeah, the airport and I are BFFs. I pretty much know everybody at the Miami airport.
Thank God you have Clear.
Yeah.
Imagine like before Clear existed.
Oh my God, that would be the worst.
Yeah.
But you know, Miami airport is not as bad as LAX.
Yeah, it's like smaller. It's close.
Yeah, and I don't live too far from the airport. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I got used to it now. The thing that really helps me is that I am coming to a home here. Like a lot of my stuff is here. Like
Yeah.
I have my skincare here. Like it's not that I have to repack everything. So I pretty much I brought it down to a science,
Yeah.
guys. You know, but it's still tough. I think the thing that is the worst is that it's a long flight. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If it was a shorter flight, it wouldn't be as bad, but yo.
Yeah, like that 5 hours.
You know what I do?
Or what?
Not saying this is good for you. I don't recommend it, but this is what I've been doing. So I assure that I sleep during the flight. I pull an all-nighter. I literally pull an all-nighter. It's really tough. I maybe like lay down for an hour then because I always do a really early flight for some reason, like a 7, 8 a.m. flight, which means I have to be at the airport 2
like
hours
5,
before.
yeah.
So I'm like, what am I even like trying to tease myself sleeping for?
Yeah.
So I just pull an all-nighter. And I just sleep the whole way on the plane. You don't understand. I'm at the airport literally like
Really?
this.
You should just I would use that time as like my work hour. Like I'd be like, this 5 hours, I'm gonna get editing done. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, but the internet is not like the greatest.
Can we talk about how expensive internet? Dude, now it's like $30
For what?
to get like
The
Wi-Fi on the
internet-
plane. I remember back in the day, it was like,
Yeah.
$12
And also, I don't know, on the airplane, like the sound doesn't come. I don't know. I just don't feel like I could do my best editing or my best work on the airplane.
Yeah.
Everything is so enclosed. Like, I don't know. I use that time to sleep. I kind of just,
yeah.
and I'm just sitting there the whole time at the airport. I'm like, can I just please
Yeah.
sit in my seat before like we take off? I'm like,
But yeah, whenever I tell people that you live in Miami, they're like shocked because guys, we gotta give ourselves some flowers. This is episode 47. There's
Yeah.
52 weeks in a year. So that means we only really missed like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
5 weeks in a
Yeah.
whole year. That's
Yeah.
like PTO.
yeah.
Actually, no, 5 weeks is a long time.
And for me, the podcast always comes first. So I cancel. Like if I have other commitments, if I have something else, I'm like, I literally can't miss a week.
Yeah.
So I just bring myself over here.
So yeah, guys, it takes a lot of dedication. And I think
Yeah.
for a lot of people who have podcasts, like podcasts is their podcast is their main bread and butter.
Yeah.
So like all they really have to worry about is their podcast. But for us, we have like our own personal brands,
Yeah.
our own personal lives.
Yeah.
And we
And the
make
distance
it work.
makes it even more
Yeah.
challenging.
We killed it.
I
think
try
we
to
killed it.
see the good in everything. So I'm like, you know what? I get to see my nieces and nephews more. I
Yeah.
get to see you more.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's not challenging, but there's always a beauty to every like hardship. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think the most difficult thing for us too when we first started is, I do agree with this because people were expecting us to be a little bit more like sleepover slumber party vibes based on our promo pictures. After they
Okay.
said that, I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like based off of that, you think it'd be like more girl chat, girl talk. And I felt like we thought we were doing that in our head, but people wanted more, like, I guess we're coming off more like self-help.
But
At the beginning.
Maybe that was my thing because guys, no joke, the podcasts that I listen to, they're just like more motivational, more like I don't really listen to a lot of like yapping type of podcasts, which I
Yeah.
think are great, but that's not the content that I usually consume. So when I was starting out doing the podcast, I thought it would be something like that, along
Yeah.
those lines, like to things that I was, used to. So I think that was maybe
Yeah.
me. But I literally did my homework. I
Yeah.
went and checked out more podcasts and how they flow when it's just two girls talking. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is more of just Naz and I, the way we usually talk, just talking about our day or things that are coming up in our
Yeah.
lives, but now with cameras and a microphone. So let's
Yeah.
just make it work, you know?
Yeah. I
So-
think we did a really good job at taking constructive criticism
Yeah.
and feedback and giving people what they
I am
wanted.
totally fine with constructive criticism. Like if somebody is coming from a loving place and telling me, you should maybe do this, you should do that. I'm not a person that's like, okay, whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm never just brushing it off. I listen to what people have to say if it comes from love,
Yeah.
if it comes from a good place. Now listen, if you're just being nasty and just
Like a
going
bully,
off, like
yeah.
bullying, babe, cut, blocked, goodbye. I don't even entertain that. But if it's coming like constructive criticism is coming from a loving place, things that I could do better, I do pay attention. I do take it in and see if I could maybe change it, if I agree with it. If I don't agree with it, then,
Yeah.
there's a difference. But this time I kind of did agree with it a little bit
Yeah.
when they said, let's talk a little bit more. But here's the thing, guys. I love giving advice. I love talking about, how people could improve themselves and become the best version of themselves because that's what I consume. That's what I'm about. So that's always going to be a part of me.
Yeah.
And if I sit here and completely shut that off about myself, I wouldn't be myself.
I don't think people expected us to shut it down because I feel like we still give like advice and motivational like topics, but I think we do a good balance. I think everything in life just needs to be a balance.
I feel that now we're just more balanced.
Yeah, I feel like we finally found our groove.
Yeah.
You know, and we're really thankful for those of you who stuck around while we found that groove.
Yes.
Because guys, like when I put in my caption, because we posted today the reel for our event, and I put in the caption like 365 days of laughs, tears. Like guys, there were tears behind the scenes. Like Yasmin had been on the phone, like talking about like the feedback we got back, or if we like still wanted to do it. And Yasmin's like, dude, it's like flying there. And I'm like, you know what? I have so much on my plate. Like the kids are driving me crazy and I have to worry about podcast topics. Like we were pretty much like, do we need to be doing this to ourselves? Like
there was a time when we're like, you know what? Maybe it's just not working. And I feel that for Naz and I, we're willing to put in the work. We're willing to do it if we see fruits. Like if people are happy with us. But it came a time where it was like, it was hard on us. It was hard on our lives. And people, we were almost being like scolded for creating content and putting podcasts on there. And it was just like, whoa, okay, like, is this just not working? Is this just not aligned? You know?
And then also we just started having guests too, which added like a whole new layer to the podcast. That's really fun too.
I love guests.
I know, me too.
Because I feel that we get to learn about each person so much deeper, so much more.
Yeah, it was definitely a learning process, you guys. Like lots of tears, lots of fights, technical difficulties.
A lot of technical difficulties.
Like this is all audio.
New, like the whole set. Again, this is a production, so it was just learning about all of this equipment because we're just used to a vlog camera.
Yeah.
We're used to the Canon G7X and the Sony ZV. Yeah. All of this new equipment was just so much for us to learn.
Like I've shed tears over nights where like we've lost audio. We've lost like camera footage.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy, guys. Like that's the worst. Technical difficulties for me, like that will bring me to my ears. That will literally like... Not hate comments, technical difficulties. That's what's going to have me outside on the balcony, like ready to throw myself, bro.
Lord, take me now.
Lord, I'll take 100 hate comments calling me the meanest things in the book over losing audio. I swear to God.
Because then you just created a whole entire video and it just like goes in the trash. To shit. And the thing is like, oh, you could reshoot, but it will not come out the same.
Not be the same.
What would you say was your favorite episode that we shot?
I feel like we had a lot of really good ones. Like the best is when you walk away from a filming day and you're like, wow, like that was some fire.
Yeah.
Like they're going to love this.
I can't wait to rewatch
this. Like I can't wait. Like I'll sit and rewatch it like twice. Yeah. I think for me, I feel like I really felt the pivot when we did that truth or drink. Like the very first one, I was wearing that pink juicy tracksuit. And like we got some, like we told them like to ask us like their most wild, juicy questions.
I remember our juicy tracksuits with the juicy confessions.
I've worn juicy tracksuits for other episodes. But I just felt like that episode was just a big like pivotal moment for the podcast. Like even the responses that we got back, like people were really happy.
Yeah.
It made me feel good.
For me, the one that sticks out was the one that we did champagne with, the episode.
Or like season.
Our season, the fresh opener. One, because that before that, that was one of our lowest moments. Not the video, but prior to that, when we finished the season, it was a turning point of do we continue or do we just stop?
Yeah, guys, because we really were like considering
after the season, we were really contemplating. We were going back and forth because you guys were not saying that you guys were not happy, but it wasn't like...
We just weren't getting the responses that we wanted. Sister, I'm just remembering now. We also had problems with the AdSense. That would really...
Don't remind me,
That's why we needed the season finale, because we needed like 2-3 weeks to figure out what was going on the back end.
So with YouTube, with the back end, it's not quick. It's not like you just go type in a couple, like your information and then boom, everything is working. No.
They have to like mail you a pin to add. And that was the really hard part because guys, this page used to be Kavari Vlogs and that had a whole different like tax information, you know? So... it was like now we have that added to it, like the stress.
It was just a lot.
It was a lot of stress. Like literally, it was to the point where like Yasmin and I were just like, this is a lot. Like, this is a lot. And then we started getting sponsorships, and the sponsorship would be like, we need the video up by June 7th. And it's like,
that was the hard part about sponsorships.
it's June 4th.
Want it at a certain time. And I'm like,
it's like,
I'm not there. Like,
so literally it'd be like June 2nd, and they're like, we need it by June 7th. So Yasmin would be on a plane by June 3rd to film by June 4th, to have it turned in by June 5th, to be posted on June 7th. Like, we've done stuff like that too. Like, it's been a lot, but honestly, it's all been worth it. And then having the guests too.
Yes.
I love all of our guests.
I did too.
Who are all the guests we've had, like, from the beginning? Do you remember?
Well, going
from the
backwards, we had Ella just before.
Ella, Shayla, Amanda.
We
did the color analysis.
We finally know our color.
Yes. We had Kelly.
Kelly Sweet. Yes.
Kelly Sweet.
Yvette. Oh, that was one of our first.
Yvette was our first.
Was she our first?
Was Danny our first guest? Danny was our first guest. It was Danny and then Yvette.
Because I remember Yvette was one of the in the beginning.
Because I remember we were still having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Because like Yvette, she had patience, bro. Because that was our first guest, so we never set up having a guest before. So we were like messing with things. Yes. She had so much patience. We love you, Yvette.
Oh my gosh, no, it definitely was, because you guys, that whole episode, we're not used to the three chairs at this point, so
like
we kind of stuck a third chair. The mic wasn't
bench.
A professional. Yes, I was sitting on a bench, you guys, a little
bench.
Hard, tiny bench. I was sitting on it, and then it wasn't a microphone like this. It was one of our extra microphones, and it kept slipping, and it kept slipping, and it kept slipping. And I'm over here talking, and for you guys to hear me, like the mic was so low and we couldn't like keep it up. So I had to kind of like scrunch my back and talk like this on a bench the whole time. And I'm telling you, like towards the end of the video, I think my body was just giving out, and I just started like, like yawning, and like literally, because like it was just that position and under the lights.
And guys, we used to be delusional and film like 3 episodes in a day. It would take us about around 2 hours to film each episode. 6 hours of talking, like we would be slurring our words by the end of it. Yeah. Like literally, like we would be talking and Yasmin would say something and I'd be like, wait, what did you just say?
Just blanking out.
Like my mind would just be black. Like
and
I'd be like.
Sometimes I couldn't like pronounce my words, because you know when you're just that out of it, I would be like. I would be like forming a sentence after 6 hours of talking. I'll be like, you're right. I'll be like, we're over here trying to have a conversation.
Literally. Bruh, and that's back, like we wouldn't understand how long it would take an episode. So we'd be like, we'll just eat after. And it would be like,
we're over here starving.
Like, why would we struggle so much? Like we'd be like tired, hungry, slurring our words. We're like, why does nobody like the podcast?
Stomach, like literally, I'm like, and then you're like, I'm making all types of noises today.
And then we'd go home to find out the audio is out. And then we'd get comments on the episode saying we suck. And then our AdSense wouldn't be working, so then we're not even getting paid for any of it.
Literally, we're just like, this is just like self-torture at this point. We're masochists. Oh my God, I'm crying.
We literally, guys, this is Yasmin and I's one of our flaws. We tear up when we laugh.
When we laugh, we tear up. So when we're wearing makeup,
because you have like tears.
I know.
Wait, guys, during our patter break, Brittany just reminded us that Mel was one of our guests, and we didn't mention
honorary guest. He's not. At this point,
he's the third host. I don't think of him as a guest.
Yeah,
you know?
He's our third host.
Yeah. We need to have him back on.
Yes.
Let us know. Which topic should we do with Mel? Because guys, Mel also has done a lot for this podcast too. Like
Mel does a lot for this podcast for sure.
He's definitely, because he had to figure out how to do all this for us. So shout out to Mel. We love you.
You go, Mel.
The Halloween one was fun because remember earlier that day we had our photo shoot, our Halloween shoot. Yeah. And then we just came straight home to filming.
That was
and
really
like Baba
fun.
cut our pumpkin for us. It felt like back in the day.
Ohio
like we
days.
Were
that's this type of videos we would film back in Ohio. Just like carving pumpkins and talking, wearing our suits. That was really fun.
It was fun.
The ones with Mel definitely stick out. And I love that we started doing the Google Forms. Yeah. Because I love interacting with you guys. I love to hear your guys' stories. They were really, really fun.
Yeah. We need to definitely bring that back for some episodes.
Yeah.
So let's get into our event. Because
Also, before we get into
never
our
mind.
event, comment below what was your guys' favorite episode, because I would love to know, or which type of videos you guys want to see more of.
yeah, we definitely want to know. But yeah, it's for our event, guys. This was like a month ago. We were all sitting down. I'm like, guys, it's coming up on a year.
Yes.
Should we do an event or should we not? Because I feel like we're kind of going back and forth. But I know myself. I was like, I want an event.
Yeah, Naz is always down for
I'm
a
always
party.
down for an event. I just love everything about it. I love I think it's because I have such a good team behind me, like Elegancia, they do all my events.
Yeah.
Like I just know they're gonna kill it and they take the stress off of me. So all I have to really do is tell them the venue, the time, the day, and the color scheme. And you saw like
no, they came through.
they always come through. So I think that's why I never worry about an event because I'm like, it's not a lot of work.
You're right.
On our part.
Yeah. Like even the pillows guys,
I don't tell them to do these things. Like they
just did this.
They know every detail. Like they're so good.
So cute.
Yeah. So yeah, I hit them up. I was like, we want to do an event. Last year it was more intimate. You guys remember we did a dinner. We did a dinner at Paloma in Venice, and then we took a party bus to Warwick. We had a little section.
Yeah.
That was really fun. It was very beautiful. Actually, Elegancia didn't do that event. It was detailed dates. I tagged them before on my page. So detailed and then dates. They're also a really great team. Like they made our event look so beautiful.
Yeah. But that was more of a sit down dinner.
Yeah, that
wasn't
like
Elegancia is more for like a bash. Like
they do both. They do both. But yeah, we used them for that event and everything turned out beautiful. And then everything went great that night. Like I'm trying to think. Yeah. It was like really fun. And I think just from that, I'm like, we need a round 2. So with this event, you guys, I went looking for venues. This was like the first venue I saw in person and it was like perfect. It was in Glendale. I also knew I didn't want to like go all the way to downtown or anything like that. I wanted to stay closer to like the valley, just more central. So I found it through Peerspace. Guys, I always find my venues and stuff on Peerspace, my photo shoot places, party venues on Peerspace. I'll put a link down below to my, like you get a referral link, like $50 off or something for you guys to use.
But LA has the best peer spaces because it's not like that in Miami.
Yeah,
Miami has only a few, but LA, like you could, like remember the school that we did the photo shoot in? That was a literal school.
I mean, this is where productions happen. So
LA it's not like that in other places. So if you're in LA, definitely like take advantage.
So yeah, our venue was in Glendale. I loved everything about it. I loved that it had parking. I loved that they had valet included. Like everything was perfect. We went with like the pink color scheme. It was similar to my birthday because remember my birthday, I wore pink and all my guests wore black. Oh, so we did that again because Yasmin and I were going back and forth because our last event last year, we were in white and we had our guests in pink, but last year it was girls only.
Yes.
So, I didn't want to make like men have to wear pink. I mean, not that we don't support toxic masculinity, but I figured that was just, I don't know, like for this one, it was like a genuine like party. So we
thought black was a safe option because pretty much everybody has like black in their closet. Yeah.
And turns out, which I felt bad because finding out that I'm an autumn and black is not one of my colors and now I'm forcing everybody to wear black. Amanda came and she's an autumn too. And I was like, girl, I'll have you wearing black. And she's like, girl, for you, I'll wear whatever. But we were going back and forth, but turns out, y'all, a lot of people do not like all white. I've heard that from a lot of people because we were like, should we do all white, like our guests in white? But I found out a lot of people do not like white, all white. I get it. I don't know. Like it's just harder.
Get dirty fast?
Yeah. And white is like less forgiving. Like a lot of people like don't like white as much as black.
That's true. Black is just like a safe option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys, if you watched my vlog, because it's going up today, the day we're filming this, but I literally got my dress the night before the party. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know.
I always do this, like last minute. Orders. I had a dress that came like a week before. I didn't love it. You saw it. I didn't love it, but it was still an option. So I wasn't like totally freaking out. But literally, I placed a Fashion Nova order, got it in like a day, literally one night before. It was delayed too. It came one night before, and I was like, well, I got to figure out one of these dresses.
Well, in LA, they have Fashion Nova stores. I've seen them before.
But see, like pink is very hard because even
it was hard for me to find a dress.
I was looking. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even though my dress came a day before, like I was looking for a while. Yeah. Like since we were planning,
pink
like
is
a
not
month,
an easy color to
I would look on Revolve. I'd look on Nordstrom. I looked on House of CB. Like I looked on everything, and I just wasn't feeling anything. Yeah. So literally, that dress from Fashion Nova, like I actually loved it.
Yeah, it looks really good on you.
Thank you. And that's the thing. Like I used to have this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear Fashion Nova. Like, yes, girl, I'm gonna wear Fashion Nova. Like, I don't care where my dress is from.
Yeah.
I said that in my vlog too. Like, I don't care if it's Amazon. I don't care if it's Fashion Nova. If I like something, I like something.
Yeah.
And that dress fit me like a glove. It looked so good. And yeah, like it didn't need any alterations. Like that's the thing. My body's hard because a lot of times like I need to like get the waist taken in.
Yeah.
But like literally I got my dress the night before. And like we've talked about, I always think in my head that I'm type A, but it's like, bitch, are you really type A? Like I don't think I am type A because a true type A person would not wait till the night before to have their dress.
Yeah.
Like,
but I feel that for you, it's just what happened because you ordered a dress. It didn't work out. So you were kind of forced to get it the night before. And you got a lot of options.
I did.
She tried it on for us.
I like her and Mel.
I'm so glad you went with the one that you went with.
Yeah.
Because there was this other one that she was deciding with.
Yeah.
Which was similar, but it had little like tassels.
Literally, it turned to like Devil Wears Prada, like in there. Yasmin and Mel were like, no, absolutely not. No. But yeah, I literally found my dress the night before. We sent out our invites, you know, everybody came out. It was so fun. Like our step and repeat was so beautiful. Like, dude, Elegancia just killed it. Like,
yeah, and we had the
intro
dancers
playing. Yeah.
We had the dancers.
The aerialists.
The aerialists, yeah.
Yeah, guys, it was just a really great event.
I loved it. I was so shocked when I walked in there. I'm like, this is gorgeous. The floor was literally our face.
Yeah, I've never seen my events before I walk in. Which is crazy.
You come like a little bit later.
See, that's another thing. Like that's another way I'm not type A because a true type A person would be like micromanaging every little detail. With me, but I trust Elegancia. But even my first event, I didn't know anything. You know?
Is it because maybe you saw that their work before and you're like, oh, I could trust them? Or
yeah, I think so. I've also learned a lot through event planning, through having events. Like I've learned certain things like. You need a DJ. I used to not get DJs and I would just like rely on speakers and an iPhone.
Yeah,
you need a DJ.
For a party, you need a DJ. Because they kind of hype everything up.
Yes, you need a DJ. I also think you need entertainment. Like I started having Glam Tender. I first had her at my birthday party and I feel like
I love Glam Tender.
Glam Tender is the best. I love her.
She is such a sweet lady.
She's so
beyond
fun.
Like the glam tending.
Yeah, the glam tending. But yeah, like it really just brings the party together, you know?
Like you need entertainment. I feel that when you have a party, because at first everybody's mingling, and then after maybe the first hour, it's like okay,
like
we
no,
mingled,
what do we do?
And then if there's no DJs, the dance floor is not really like popping.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really feel that entertainment and DJ, at least one of them.
Yeah.
If you can't do both, at least just one of them.
Yeah.
And we had the photo booth too, which was
photo
really
booth.
fun.
Photo booth came. Another thing that I've learned is I cannot rely on Mel to be my videographer because it's hard because Mel, I'm not saying he's like not good at it. He's great at it, but I feel like it's hard to have your guest because I want him there as a guest.
Yeah.
You know, having him working, like I need him for certain things. So we did hire a different videographer, but Mel edited the video.
Yeah.
And he did an amazing job.
Yeah, our reel.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. So I like having like a separate, like someone just focus on your reel.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to have someone kind of doing everything at once.
Yeah.
What else? What else did I learn through event planning?
I loved our food.
I have like the same food people pretty much every time.
And I love it every time.
Yes. I always have a burger truck, you guys, and pizza, like freshly cooked pizzas. You know, that's the thing about me. I hate food sitting out at events. I hate that.
I get it.
That's why I have like a burger truck, like to make like fresh burgers. Like when you order one, it's cooked fresh.
Yeah.
I also, cause I hate eating food that just sits out too. And then our pizza, LA Pizzeria Co., they like make it fresh, like as the party goes.
And I really I didn't get a chance to have any at the party.
The crepe?
The crepes or the pancakes. Sometimes it's the little mini pancakes.
Oh, it was crepes. It was crepes at
This
ours.
time was crepes, but I saw pictures and people like eating it and it had our faces on it.
Yes.
Everything was so personalized that it's just like the cutest things.
Yes, love that. Aww. Dude, we got to tell them the story.
Of what?
What happened at the very, very end of the party? Remember the baby daddy, baby mama drama?
I tried to take that away from my memory.
It was awful, you guys. No, you guys need to hear this story.
I couldn't believe I was about to go off. My Aries moon was about to come out.
We were all about to go off, and we should have. But I think those kids faced enough trauma that night.
It was insane.
No, guys, listen to this. Okay, so the party's ending. The party ended at midnight, and we had to be out of there by 1 a.m. So, you know, they had about an hour to clean. And usually when they're cleaning up the party. A few of our like close friends stay behind, like always, and we just chit chat and all of that. So we were all just hanging out. They were cleaning up, and I see this man walk up. So there's like a driveway up to the venue, and I see this man start to walk up with 2 toddlers. He's holding 2 toddlers and a baby. So 3 kids, and he's holding a baby. And he's walking up, and I'm the one closest to him. So I turn, I'm like, hi, can I help you? Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, what was going on?
Is this like a vendor coming to like clean up? Like, I don't know. He was walking, I was like, hi, can I help you? He's like, yeah, I'm looking for my baby mother. She's too busy partying. Yes, my jaw was to the floor. So literally, I turn around, like, I cannot make up the story. Like, I am telling you guys, this is literally what happened. So like, I'm shocked.
With young kids, with 3 babies.
2 toddlers.
Yeah.
Like, in their pajamas. It's 12:30. It's past midnight.
Yes.
And I literally turn around and I'm like, Mel, Mel, because I'm like, this guy looks crazy.
Yeah.
So Mel walks up and he's like, what's going on? And he's like, the guy is going off. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for my baby mother. She's too busy partying.
Yeah.
She knows. And then, so she turns out she was a +1 for one of our guests. We don't know her personally. So I find my friend who was the the friend of the person, he's still there. So I go and find him. I'm like, hey, your friend's like husband, baby daddy's here for her. And he's like, she left a while ago.
Yeah.
So she left a minute ago. But I guess there was a miscommunication. Maybe she stopped answering his phone call or blocked his, because I would have. If my man was going off on me like that, I'd just block his number and just get home. You know what I
Literally.
mean? So I guess there was a miscommunication that she was already heading home. But literally this man is like going off, and I see him at the, like, he goes back down to the driveway, and I see car seats on the side of the road, and I'm confused. I'm like, why are there car seats on the side of the road? Turns out he Ubered from a city. I'm not going to say the name of the city to protect their privacy, but literally this city is like an hour away. It's not close. It's not like Sherman Oaks to Burbank or like, we're in Glendale. It's not like Burbank to Glendale. Like, this was like an hour drive in an Uber. That's why the car seats were on the side of the road, because he put the kids in the car seat in the Uber. So at this point, since we're cleaning up, the owner of the...
I bet you that the Uber forced him to do that, because with his craziness, I don't think he was thinking,
like,
let me bring car seats, but it's like literally illegal.
Like,
so I think the Uber is like, if you want me to take you, sir, you better bring car seats.
So by this time of night, since we're cleaning up the venue, the owner of the venue came.
Yeah.
And he is pissed. He's like this Armenian guy. Like, he's like, bro, you cannot, like, he comes out and he's like, you cannot have your kids on my property. Like, it's like a liability. Even when I booked the venue, it said like no kids under like 21, I think, because there's alcohol and things like that. He was like, bro, you cannot have your kids on my venue at like past this time. Like, go. That's why he was at the end of the driveway.
Yeah.
But this guy, I figured like that happens. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to forget about him, whatever. Mind you, it's like cold. It's nighttime. We're all huddled around the like fire outside.
Yes.
That's where we're all sitting and chatting. These kids are outside, y'all. So no coats, no jackets, just in their jammies.
Broke my heart.
Like, in their jammies. And I hear our friend goes back down and talk to the guy and is trying to convince him, like, you need to go home. And the guy is saying, because I get my friend, I'm like, what's going on?
He didn't believe that
she was heading home.
Yeah, he thought that she was still in there. And he thought that we were like covering for her or lying for her. And we're like, she is literally not here, left. Sir.
And he was like, I'm not leaving until she comes and we'll leave together.
Yeah.
It's cold. I didn't even know the kids were still there. I didn't realize, because, our guests were still there. Like, I wasn't really like fully paying attention to what's going on. 45 minutes, literally not 45 minutes, because it was about like a little past midnight when that happened. So again, we had to be out by 1. So like about 20 minutes passed by. I look, I still see the guy there with car seats. And that's when I find out, because I asked him, like, why is he still here? Yeah. And the friend goes, he Ubered. That's why he's still there.
And one of our friends was so sweet. He took the car seats and brought them next to like the fire. Heaters,
yeah, we're like, come stay by the heater.
Because guys, it's literally cold outside in LA at night, like that late. It gets a little chilly, it gets a little cold, and the kids were not even dressed warm.
Dude, and then I hear him again. So I'm not really paying attention to him. I see, because there's like balloons, there's like trees. I'm not really like paying attention. So I look again and he's still there. So I forget if it was the venue owner or someone goes to talk to him again, because they're like, you need to get out of here. Yeah. Like, you have these young ass kids outside past midnight, no coats, like, you need to leave. And he's going off, and I hear him say this. I'm so happy I heard him say this, because he's like, nah, my baby mother in here too busy partying with YouTubers. He goes, my baby mama out here partying with YouTubers. I was like,
what if he watches what my sis said?
Who you calling YouTuber? Okay. Like, I like walk out and I'm like, hey, now what's wrong with YouTubers? But like, this was just crazy to me because it just made me really, really sad because that's
how
the reality for a lot of
crazy people
women.
are.
Literally, I'm like, that's about to be Mel showing up to my girls' trip.
No, see, Mel would never make the kids suffer. Like, sir,
Yeah.
like, if you can't find a babysitter to watch your kids in the house, then sit home.
How are the kids not asleep?
Because he forced them up.
No, that's what I'm saying. I really pray
poor
that it wasn't a
kids.
situation that the kids were asleep and the dad just watching stories. Like my friend told me, he was like watching stories and I guess he felt salty. Like he sees his girl like having fun. He felt salty. And I'm just like, I just can't believe there's men like that in the world.
Yeah.
And you know what? At first I was like, should we share
so
this story?
selfish.
You know, like at first I was like, should we share this story? Like it's not our business to tell. But you know what? He made it our business by coming to our event, by making a scene. And I want him to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
I hope you're embarrassed, sir. And I hope our followers go off in the comments and make you feel like the piece of shit that you are. Literally. I hope you feel like the biggest piece of shit because you are one.
Yeah.
Your girl got one night to herself.
Yeah.
And this is how you act? My man would never.
And
My man
another
would
thing-
never.
And another thing, please don't make your adult problems your kids' problems.
You think they're not going to
Your
remember
kids-
that?
Your kids don't deserve that. They
Literally.
don't deserve that. Okay? Like adult problems are adult problems. Whatever you have going on with the baby mom, your girl, whatever, your kids should not know about that and suffer like that in the middle of the night. Okay? In the freezing cold.
Literally. No, like that's why when I saw he was still there, I was like, guys, let's all go so that he can come sit. Because I'm sure like we're like, come stand by the heaters, but we're all there. That's why I was like, guys, let's all just go at this point so he can come to the heaters. Because
Right.
like I'm like my heart is breaking for these kids. Like
Right.
it's cold.
I hope
I'm
he
cold.
freezes to death. I
I'm
hope
cold.
he freezes to death, not the kids.
Literally. Like he walked up to me and like,
You deserve to freeze, so maybe you won't do this again.
no, literally. And he's like, I'm looking for my baby mama who's too busy. Like it wasn't like out of concern. Like
Right.
I'm looking for the mother of my kids. I'm looking for her. Like we're not saying her name, but like I'm looking for her. No, it wasn't any of that. It was like with sass, with anger. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm looking for the mother of my, like as he's holding the kids, I'm looking for the mother of my kids who's too busy partying.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, Mel. I turned around, I was like, Mel.
That's so embarrassing on every single
Literally.
level. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for your soul. I'm embarrassed for your whole family
No,
lineage at this
literally.
point.
No.
Goodness.
Like again,
Ugh.
I'm like, it is past midnight. I know those kids were asleep. There's no
I know
way
he woke him up after out of their sleep.
to be like, let's go
having
get
him
these kids.
sit in
Put
a
them in an Uber. In a Uber.
In a Uber.
I think, Yas, you know what? I think that's why he was like, I'm going to wait for her to drive home together. Because imagine the cost of the Uber to drive back. Because already this was a very expensive Uber coming from where they were to Glendale.
Yeah.
So like, he probably was like, I'm not going to pay for an Uber to go all the way back home.
Bro, come on.
And was like, we just need to drive together. That's my theory.
I don't know what theory I have. I just think that he needs to grow up.
No, like that was really, really sad. Like really, really sad. Even if you guys have your, like you said, your own problems going on, why did the kids need to get involved?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't wait until morning
in the
and then
middle
talk
of the night in the
to your
cold,
woman?
put your children that they couldn't, and none of them could be above the age of 4. Like little babies.
No, like little babies.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
So sad.
And if you know anybody that's like that, send them this video.
No,
because they
literally.
need a reality check.
Like everybody thought you were crazy. Like literally.
Yeah.
Like no one was agreeing with you. I hope you know that.
And I hope that you know everybody was calm and collected because there were kids there.
Yeah.
Because if there weren't, maybe the police would have shown up and escorted you out.
No,
at this
literally.
point.
No,
seriously.
that was crazy.
Like,
How do you find where we were at?
I don't know. People
know.
were saying that he was maybe tracking her, like put a little like tracker or something on her. People be crazy,
Y'all,
man.
she was just at what my sis said. Let her live.
like literally, she
Like
was
it's like
doing
a girly
nothing.
ass party. Like literally, like the most innocent
Yeah.
stuff. Like literally,
acting
leave,
like he
leave her alone. Leave Brittany alone. Literally, remember that video?
What?
You don't remember the Leave Britney Alone video? Like Britney Spears?
Oh,
And the guy made the video on YouTube and he's like crying and he's like, leave Britney alone. Literally.
God.
That's what it was giving.
Sir, I hope you make changes in your life.
That just really made me thankful for the man I have.
Yeah.
Because I'm really, really like fortunate.
That you, yeah.
Like that, like Mel would never have done that. Ever.
Yeah.
Like pull up with the kids.
No.
Like, poor thing. Like, moms need a night out too. Like,
And the kids look scared.
you
The
know,
kids look so
I
like they were just
know.
so
Like, they were
confused.
One couple that was there, that was their first night out since they had their baby. Like, you don't realize for a lot of people, like, this is like their first night out in a really long time. Like,
know.
it could have been her first night out in a really long time.
I know.
And then this happened, like, it like literally like breaks my heart.
Could you imagine the abuse she probably goes through on the daily? If
Yeah,
that's
for him
like,
to be that out of pocket,
like,
I don't like that. That's why I was like, should we even share this? But he deserves to be embarrassed.
yeah.
Like, I will put you on blast. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
And it's just so selfish to come to somebody else's party that you don't even know.
Right.
Like, how do you know if that was in the middle, like it was towards the end, so we were like packing up and everything. If that was in the middle of us like doing the entrance and stuff, like you just took away from our party.
Yeah.
It's just so inconsiderate.
And it wasn't even late. Like, again, our party ended like on the invite, it ended at midnight. And literally it was like 12:05.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man. There's
Yeah.
special people in this world, let me tell you.
Yeah. But dude, afterwards too. So when we're all sitting there talking, we're talking about like maybe going out after, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
And turns out like two of our friends went because they thought we were going out and like got a table.
Yeah.
So literally, like we were on our way home. Like we were on our way home and we found out our friends got a table and we're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, so Mel and I, Yasmin goes home. Mel and I go back out so she can,
Yeah.
because we actually had a babysitter with the kids.
Yeah.
Because my parents aren't here in LA.
Yeah.
So we're like, we can't like keep the babysitter all night.
Yeah.
So Yasmin goes home to the kids.
No, so here's the thing. This weekend we were planning on going out. And then it would be like Mel staying home. And I genuinely felt bad
Yeah,
because
like Mel needed a
couldn't-
night out.
Yeah. I was like, Mel needs a night out. He's worked hard for
Yeah.
what my sis said as well.
Yeah, but it was like a miscommunication though.
Yeah.
Because like everybody went home. Like if I knew we got the section, I would have told everybody like, hey, let's meet at
Yeah.
this club. But everybody went home. So we were like literally in the Uber on the way home. And Mel's like, wait, they got the section. And I'm
Yeah.
like, we need to go. And yes, we literally pull up for the last 20
Because we were
minutes.
thinking like, oh, should we extend the babysitter? And the babysitter is,
I feel bad.
She's a sweet lady, but
'Cause my
she's a little bit older.
Yeah, like my parents will like sleep there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, she
wasn't,
was
like, sleeping
waiting.
there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I felt bad. I'm like, it's fine because I know I'll go out with you
Yeah.
like so much this week and this weekend, and it's gonna be Mel's like one night to go out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whatever, I'll
But
go.
yes, LA with their 2 a.m. curfew.
Yeah, that's insane to me.
Guys.
And I just thought to myself, I'm like, it's not even worth it to go for like 20 minutes.
Exactly. But that's why I'm like, well, our friends got the section, like we need to like show face. But literally like the 2 a.m., especially we were just in Miami, the 2 a.m. curfew is
I can't get used to it.
insane.
I can't get used
Yes,
to it.
it was 1:57, not even 2 a.m. yet. Lights were on and they play
Oh, I
music to
know.
get you out. They were playing the song like, hey now, you're a rock star,
Yeah.
get your game on.
I
They
know.
dude, literally we went there to help clean up. I was like, let me grab a mop. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like LA nightlife is just not the same.
Guys, that's one thing I can't get used to. The place is closing at like 2 a.m.
2.
because I'm so used to Miami. Like we get ready to leave at 2.
Literally. And then it is nice because it keeps you like, it gives you a curfew, which is
Yeah.
nice. But if you want to keep the party going, like some strip clubs are open until like 5. It's like, that's your
Yeah,
option.
but then that's
Go
like
to
a strip club.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you don't want to
Yeah,
even.
if you want to afters, you're going to a
That's
strip
what I
club or a
love
house.
about Miami because it will be a literal dinner place
Yeah.
open until like 5.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our night. That was the night.
Our
That's how the night
DJ was
ended.
pretty good. I liked our DJ.
Yeah, he was fun.
Thank you to everybody that celebrated with us. A lot of
Yes,
people
thank
showed
you.
up.
Yeah,
I
that
loved
was really
all the
fun.
black. You guys followed the dress code,
Yes.
which is always
I felt
so nice.
bad. Like one girl didn't follow the dress code, and
Aw.
she, poor thing, she felt so bad. I'm like, girl, it's okay. Like it's
Yeah.
really not that big of a
Yeah.
deal. Because she came from another event and she didn't know.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, I promise you, it's fine. Like we're not sitting here like this bitch wore red.
Yeah.
Like we're,
Yeah,
yeah, it wasn't a big thing.
it was really fun. Everything went really smooth. I loved everything.
No, it was a really great night, and our
Yeah.
reel turned out so good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up here.
Yeah.
Feel free to shred that man in the comments. Like
Yes.
literally, I want this to be a hate.
Don't
forum
be that
for him.
guy. If
Don't be
you're
that
a
guy.
guy, watch it. I don't even think guys watch this.
You think
Why-
so? Maybe like
I don't know. Do you guys?
maybe
I hope
their
you guys
woman
do.
plays it like while they're like doing
Yeah,
stuff.
if you want to send a message to your mans,
Yeah.
you can play this extra loud in your house.
No, but I just thought it's just really I hate public embarrassment.
I know. I've never been a public.
That's what I'm saying.
I've
Like yell at
gone-
me in the comfort
Yes.
of our home. But you had our kids out here looking crazy
No.
with you, like to all these people that I'm not even like that close with
No.
either. Oh,
Don't listen, y'all. Public
would have hell to pay.
arguments are the worst. Like, there's been times in my life where like I've been so mad and angry at like a partner or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I've held my composure until we get home in privacy. That's when but blowing up in front of people, that's also selfish. Like, other people don't deserve your mess. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I would never put my baggage and all of that out there for everybody while somebody's trying to enjoy something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh, that's the worst. Just getting embarrassed. Like when men embarrass you, it's the worst. Like
It's at the point where I'll just embarrass back, honestly. Like, try me. You want to embarrass? I'll embarrass you
we're
right
embarrassing
back.
him for her.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, 1 year. Woo! We
Happy
made it.
birthday, what my sis said.
Yes, happy
1 year.
birthday. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, loves.